Hi, my name is Bear, and let's start with Smalland, Survive the Wilds. You'll traverse puddles as big as a lake, scale skyscraper-sized trees and scramble through cavernous cracks in roads as you explore a huge open world from a new perspective. Well, honestly, we all saw this in Grounded already, but that game is obviously oriented to a younger audience, and Smalland is more like a traditional open-world RPG with heavy crafting and survival elements. Yeah, keep that in mind. The game is filled with various challenges. The squirrel gangs that see you as a walking peanut can be a little overwhelming and add an unexpected twist to your tiny adventures. One of the coolest things is that you can ride various creatures, and not only on the ground, there are plenty of flying mounts as well. And for me, after flying for countless hours in Hogwarts Legacy, it's very hard to go back to any game that doesn't have this feature. Anyway, you can play the game alone or with friends, but keep in mind that it is still in early access, so you can run into various problems nobody else has ever even seen before. Also, if you are afraid of spiders, fair warning, you are a pussy. I'm kidding, I just wanted to stress out that here you will encounter some realistically looking and moving spiders that may not be compatible with your raging arachnophobia. And this video is brought to you by Status Audio, the between free ANC wireless earbuds. Honestly, I had no idea that a thing so small can produce such a clear sound. Secret is that they have a triple driver system for bass, mids and treble. Look at me hearing through these earbuds for the first time.
Wow, incredible!
Also, between free ANC wireless earbuds has an active hybrid noise cancellation up to 38 decibels. Now I can listen to my favorite music and make business calls even when I sit near my refrigerator filled with delicious potato salad. Only if I had a long hair to hide those earbuds when a boring conversation occurs. Oh wait, I do!
Do you like pineapple in your potato salad?
And you can control them by touch. Adjust sound, answer calls, choose music tracks, and so much more. Also, between free ANC goes with their own super easy to use app. Press on the link in the description below and use my code COLDBEER to get 10% discount and enjoy incredible audio quality. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here you'll put on the shoes of a legendary Viking warrior on a quest of glory. Explore England's dark ages as you raid your enemies, grow your settlement and build your political power. Yeah, this is one of the most innovative Assassin's Creed games, and the Nordic theme of Vikings is what fans of the franchise always wanted, although it is far from the top predators of the genre, such as Title of Third Witcher or even Skyrim by the quality of story and characters. Also, no boobs for you here. Viking game without boobs. What is this blasphemy? Figment 2, Creed Valley. If you buy just the second part with discount, it will cost you more than both parts combined. So this bundle is a great deal, although it's not easily noticeable. Anyway, that's why you are subscribed to this channel, right?
This is not a rhetorical question. You have 3 seconds to subscribe to Mr. Coldbeer.
Whoa, don't be rude. You have 10 seconds. Anyway, Figment 2 is an action-adventure game set in the human mind. Nightmares are spreading chaos and have overrun once peaceful lands. So you will have to make your way through puzzles, musical boss fights and unique environments. The game has an excellent soundtrack and musical segments. It is filled with a nice mixture of combat and puzzles, and you can also play it in co-op mode, though the people are complaining that dialogue and cutscenes are mostly unskippable.
Oh, the horror.
Bad North. Game is set in Nordic realm invaded by Vikings. However, the realm's prince and princess managed to escape and now can gather an army to fight the invaders.
Haha, in your face, stupid invaders.
Yeah, learn to invade or something. The gameplay takes place on small procedurally generated islands. During the game you gather resources and find allies who help you fight your enemies. Your army can feature various units, such as archers, knights and pikemen. Before buying, you can try the demo version on Steam for free. Hitman, World of Assassination. This is probably the best Hitman experience possible nowadays. Here you'll visit more than 20 different locations, unlock new gear, travel a living and breathing world filled with intriguing characters and lethal opportunities. With this bundle you will get Hitman 3 game, with 6 DLCs, VR mode and access to all Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 missions. People on Steam are saying that this is an amazing experience, very sandbox-ish and will provide many hours of fun, although it has one big flaw. You know, every witness asked about,
Have you seen anything strange?
Will tell you about a tall, bald man with a barcode tattoo. Most of the time the tattoo is visible for everyone. It's really dumb. Honestly, have you seen anything stranger this week? If yes, share in the comments. Spill your tea. Doors Paradox. Have you ever played the game named The Room? This is basically the same. You'll try to search for clues, click on things, unlock various drawers, attach pipes, melt uranium, and do many other crazy things in order to unlock the doors to the next level, which will contain more doors. Yeah, here you'll find 58 door puzzles, set in 13 unique realms. The puzzles are not very hard. I played the demo, you can also try it on Steam for free, and I don't think I was seriously stuck in any place. But I have to warn you, the game is actually addictive. I just wanted to solve one door to make an impression about the game, but I spent an hour or so solving puzzle after a puzzle. The game is really satisfying and well made. Horror Tales: The Vine. You'll explore the forsaken capital of the beautiful archipelago. Do not let yourself be fooled by the gentle sea breeze, the Mediterranean weather, or the comforting summer sun. Since the pandemic ravaged the city, it was abandoned, and now only horrific nightmares await you here. And I'm serious, someone is relentlessly hunting you. You will also solve environmental riddles, physics puzzles, and other similar challenges in an interconnected vertical world, even while being chased and hunted. Although be prepared, this game is filled with jump scares, so it is best played in great company with some people behind you. Also keep in mind that this game is made only by one dude. Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition. If you don't know what Titanfall is, you may think that this is only a multiplayer battle royale of some sort, but it is not. The game actually features a very nice, although really short single-player campaign packed with action and inventive twists. Here you play as militia rifleman stranded behind enemy lines who encounters a veteran Titan. You must work together to uphold a mission you were never meant to carry out. And of course, in Titanfall 2 there is a multiplayer portion of the game with fast-paced first-person action with Titans and deadly pilot abilities. This version of the game includes all the deluxe and jump starter content, which includes new Titans, warpaint, weapons, tokens, and even more, and this price is more than great. Chorus. Here you'll unlock amazing weapons and mind-bending abilities. Along with your sentient starfighter, visit ancient temples, engage in exhilarating zero-G combat, and venture beyond our waking reality. Explore epic locations such as sprawling space stations and strange planes of existence beyond our own. Engage in dogfights from epic cosmic void to tight crystalline corridors. People on Steam are saying that Chorus is one of the best-looking space games to date, but will make you vomit on your keyboard if you are a victim of motion sickness. If you are in doubt, just download and play Chorus demo on Steam absolutely free. Dismantle. Here you can break almost all the objects for materials and craft new items from them. Explore the handcrafted open world and uncover its mysteries, clear areas of monsters and claim them as your own. Also build bases to establish your presence and farm exotic plants to reap the rewards as crops get ripe. Game has 92% of positive reviews on Steam and only 3% short from overwhelmingly positive title. People are talking that this is very relaxing but also a challenging game. You will stumble on areas with a large group of zombies and will get stressed a lot, but later you will grow some potatoes and enjoy a relaxing atmosphere in your garden. Neon Abyss. Here you will take control of one of the heroes traversing the dangerous underworld. You will be trying to find a way to remove the curse that made you immortal. If you get killed, you can go back to the Days End bar, where you prepare for the next playthrough. Over time you will unlock new rooms offering previously unavailable items and challenges. People on Steam are saying that this game is like Enter the Gungeon, but actually fun. They say that this is a very nice 2D roguelike with a huge amount of different weapons, perks and companions. By the way, these companions can be earned by finding eggs, which have a chance to hatch if you clear a room. Each of them has unique skills and can increase in power if you can manage to keep them alive long enough. But let us be fair, the only thing you can keep alive long enough is that cactus on your windowsill. UnderMine. This is an action-adventure roguelike that blends combat and dungeon crawling with RPG-like progression. Mine gold, die, upgrade yourself, and then try again. Discover hundreds of items including relics, potions, blessings and curses that all stack for a new experience every run. Challenge dangerous bosses and rescue helpful characters that provide new upgrades for your adventure. Also decipher the cryptic messages of the UnderMine's residents and unfold the mystery at the heart of the dungeon. People on Steam are saying that the game reminds them of one thing, like someone took the mines from Stardew Valley, upgraded them heavily and made them into a game. UnderMine has about 90% of positive reviews, but some people complain that it is unbalanced and can infuriate you. But hey, you play these games and hope to die just to be reborn stronger again. Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. The game without a doubt has one of the most impressive worlds among all CRPG games. Really unique locations, art style and characters makes this game a must-play for every RPG fan, although keep in mind that Planescape Torment is more like a book where you can choose what the main protagonist will do next. Fighting part is not as important here as dialogues, but in general the game is more than 50 hours long, so if you can enjoy walls of text, you will be up for a treat. The game is old, but this enhanced edition is, enhanced with better resolution, 4K interface, quick loot, remastered music and all the life quality improving content that we didn't have back then when it initially came out. This is without a doubt a classic that you can't ignore. Divinity Original Sin 2. Made by the same studio now working on Baldur's Gate 3, this is one of the best RPG games ever created. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam can confirm that with ease, and people in the comment section are openly saying that this may be the best game they ever played in general. But, you shouldn't trust people that easily. Once my good friend said that you can't drink beer instead of water.
Blasphemy!
Because it's not the negativity I want in my life, we are not friends anymore. Also keep in mind that this is a serious game for adults. It has a dark and gloomy world and sexual content. But don't worry, it will keep your virginity as strong as ever. Original Sin 2 will take about 200 hours out of your boring life, and that is really amazing because every minute of it is really entertaining. Anno 1404 History Edition. So here you'll be time traveling back to the good old medieval days, but without all the smelly stuff. It's really a blessing that we can smell things through our screens. The game is all about building and ruling your very own kingdom, so it's like SimCity on a knight's diet. So get ready to flex those management muscles of yours as you build majestic cities, juggle resources and expand your empire. It's like playing medieval Tetris, except the blocks are buildings and they do not annihilate if you build them in a row. That's a good thing.
So it's not like Tetris.
Oh, shut up. And the best part is diplomacy. Forge alliances with other rulers, negotiate trade deals, and maybe even send a bowl of potato salad to some neighbor. Although, be warned, it is a Ubisoft game, so as always, it is polluted with a Ubisoft launcher that may prevent you from even launching the game.
Verily, believe you me, my good friend, my own eyes beheld some dread-inducing comments upon you on Steam.
So, read them all. Divinity II Developer's Cut. Game includes the Ultimate Edition of Divinity II, which is about 100 hours of gameplay, as well as the Developer Mode, which allows you to play as any unit created in the game. Really cool feature, and the price of the game is a joke. People on Steam are saying that Divinity II has quirky Terry Pratchett style of humor and huge replayability value. Honestly, I have read many comments stating that people play the game 3 or even more times.
But why?
I don't know, I guess it's for you to find out. But there are some sour notes in the review section as well, stating that the game feels outdated and those reviewers are recommending to choose some other, more modern game instead. Well, it's up to you, I think this game is great. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Gold Edition. The game takes place in the first part of the 18th century, when pirates ruled the Caribbean and established their own lawless republic. Corruption, greediness and cruelty are commonplace in every kindergarten, and in this lawless republic as well. So here you'll become a charismatic yet brutal pirate captain trained by assassins. You can effortlessly switch between your blades and all new weaponry, including 4 flintlock pistols and dual cutlass swords. You will loot underwater shipwrecks, assassinate Templars in blossoming cities, hunt for rare animals in untamed jungles, search for treasure in lost ruins, and do many more other things. A lot of people on Steam are saying that Black Flag is definitely among the best Assassin's Creed games, with a vast open world and intriguing life of a pirate. Shores Unknown. The game takes place in a land ruled by the Iron Fist Crown and policed by the fearsome Inquisition, from whom it is said there is no escape. Like there is no escape for you if you put pineapple into potato salad. No escape from shame on you. Anyway, in the middle of these grand forces, both natural and otherwise, your heroes must find a way to survive and pursue their dreams of freedom. So you will take on the role of the newly made leader of a mercenary company. We all know that this is a disaster for your colleagues, but maybe everything will be alright.
No, it will not.
Oh, shut up. Although don't expect the quality of Baldur's Gate, the game is not meant to challenge your brain too much. It's more of a casual experience that will only take about 6 hours of your time to beat. Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. It is time for Cyberpunk. The theme back then was quite rare when the game was made, so this title is a real treat for you if you are looking for something original. And it's not extremely old. Released in 2014, it still has that new game feeling. The story begins when magic returns to the world, awakening powerful creatures of myth and legend. And among them was the Great Dragon, with a German name I won't be even trying to say this time.
Führerschweine.
Yeah, I don't think it's right, but something similar. So this dragon, who emerged without warning from the mountains of, yes, you guessed it right, mountains of Germany, is trying to dominate your world, and that sucks. So people fought the dragon, they won, and now, as most cyberpunk games go, we're dealing with a dystopian situation. About 90% of reviews are positive, so if you like the genre, it's a must-play. The Forest Quartet. This is a puzzle adventure about a gone but not forgotten lead singer. You will play as a spirit and travel around the inner worlds unique to the members of your band for a final concert. Face their emotions, solve puzzles, and fight the corruption plaguing their souls. To be honest, this is a very odd concept. Why all of the band members, including you, are dead? Some terrorist attack? Car crash? Drugs? Pineapple in their potato salad? We will never know. Well, that is not true. I just never played the game. Maybe it will explain everything for you in the first 2 minutes. Anyway, more than 90% of reviews are positive, so if you like puzzles and calm, relaxing games in general, it seems like a great pick for you. And now, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!